on that ship again. It's all right, it'll level itself out. Technology is a wonderful thing when it works, isn't it? When it doesn't, yeah, I'm not even going to say what that is. Right, first of all, welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. I just want to answer a question from a lady that was on the last show, because we didn't see it until we came off air. Yes, absolutely, you could use your toner pen on top of those papers and then foil it. I just wanted to cover that off for you so you can go there and get the foils. And you know what you're doing, which is great. Right, let me introduce you to my team for this hour. We've got Andrew in our ears today. Howdy, he says. We've got our lovely Laura on cameras. We've got Amanda getting ready to demonstrate for you. Hello! And you've got me for an hour. Right, so shall we get stuck into the housekeeping and then we can get crafting, because this collection, we launched it this morning. It's absolutely beautiful. It's super cute and it's something that you need in your collection, I think, and it's at a great price. So let's cover off this housekeeping. Live shopping is a system where you can literally sit in your chair and shop while you watch. You don't need to go away from watching the demonstrations or go away from any of the deals to shop, because it's super easy. So you can watch us on YouTube, on your TV. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you want to shop with us, you can shop with us on Facebook and Instagram, okay? So what we're going to do is show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that automatically pops that product into a basket for you. Okay, super easy. Then what we're going to do is send you a direct message, and in that message you will find a link. You're going to click the link and that will take you to our website where you can log into your account and then check out. Okay, so it couldn't be easier to shop with us here at Highlight Crafts. Now then, if you would prefer to shop with us directly on the website, highlightcrafts.com, you can also do that. Just go on there, click watch live, press play, and as soon as that show starts to stream, all the items will appear down the right hand side of your screen. All you need to do then is select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they will appear in a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. When you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that login and checkout process. Okay, so it's super easy to do. Now, you've heard me say twice that you need to log into your account. That is really important, because by logging into your account, it gives you the benefits of being a member of Club Highlight. And Club Highlight is our club here at Highlight Crafts. You don't need to pay anything to join. There's no subscription, no annual renewal fee, none of that. But what it means is that right from the beginning, from your first order, so if you open an account today, from your first order, you will save extra discount on every single order. You will also get points back for every single pound that you spend, that you can build up and spend against bigger products, or you can spend them as you go. It's entirely up to you. And if you get your basket spend to over £35 after your discounts, you don't pay the postage because we pay it for you. So it's all the benefits of being in a club, but none of the fees. I'm sorry, Andrew, I just need you to sort the TV out because it's gone black. Can we put a message in the group?
I did put
please?
A message in.
Wonderful, thank you. Right, so the other thing that you can do is shop ahead from midnight. So at midnight, if you go into highlightcrafts.com, there's a banner on the home screen that says shop today's deals. If you click on that, that will then open up all the deals in those shows so that you can shop ahead. So if you're busy, you know, we all have busy lives, don't we? We're all doing different things. You don't have to miss out on any of the deals. Right, let me introduce you to these little characters. These are absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to get both sets of dies in your collection. Now, a third of the stock has gone, and we've only done 1 hour on this. So it hasn't been out on repeat. We haven't done 2 or 3 shows, and a third of the stock has already disappeared. This is Hop and Scotch. Aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Now you get one of them that is just as you would expect a bunny's fur to be, but then you get another set of reflections artwork that's got these beautiful little hearts on the backs of those bunnies. I think this is absolutely fabulous. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So that's Hop and Scotch. This is Pebbles and Waddles. I love the names that are Sophie. So Sophie, who does producing and camera op and graphic designer extraordinaire, names all these. So she's in charge of all the dies that come out of Highlight Crafts. And these, I love the names, Pebbles and Waddles. I love that. And I love penguins. I love the way they walk. They're good, aren't they? They're just like, yeah, they fascinate me. So if you want both of those sets of dies, plus your Minecraft Studio files. So let's show you Minecraft Studio. Now, you're going to get all of your characters in here. Now, we were talking about this yesterday during the Scan and Cut shows. And we have them as SVGs, I'll show you those in a minute. When you have Minecraft Studio in conjunction with something like Scan and Cut, when you get your reflections, even if you've got the extra large ones, you can't go any bigger than an A4 if you haven't got an A3 printer, can you? So what you can do is take this character, for example, into Minecraft Studio, make it the size that you want it to be. At the bottom of the screen, it will tell you what the size of it is. And then all you do is take that reflection cutting file, that individual file, and you make it the same size as that piece of artwork, and then you can make it bigger. So there's loads of correlation between Scan and Cut and Minecraft Studio. So you're going to get all of your beautiful artwork in here. We were talking about printing these on printable shrink plastic and making little jewellery and things like that out of them. And they're fabulous, aren't they? I'll tell you what, the little penguins in a shaker card would look fab, wouldn't they? So you've got all of the characters. You're then going to get all of your artwork, so the ones with and without the hearts, and you've got the same with Pebbles and Waddles. Then you've also got your digi-stamps in here. So if you love your pyrography, your hot foil pen, your colouring in, all of that, you can absolutely go ahead and use those. And then we give you sets of different backgrounds, so some for the bunnies and some for the penguins. And these you can use over and over and over again, or your two red robins, you're in the studio, all of those wonderful, wonderful pieces of artwork that we bring you here at Highlight Crafts, building you that digital library is just added to with this fabulous collection. Now the price on this is brilliant because you're going to get your Minecraft Studio and everything that entails, plus your two sets of dies with your bunnies and your penguins, and it's $19.99 before your club discount, which is incredible value for money. Okay, so get this popped into your basket. The code for this is SHOPKIND, and it's $19.99. Right, now then, if you want the digital SVG bundle, we can also do that for you as well. Now, yesterday, I showed you a really easy way of foiling on your reflections. Imagine these with that, just that little touch of gold. They're gonna look absolutely fantastic. Now, if you don't want to do it with your foil, you can still draw all your glue and all of that kind of thing, but you can then add on that metal leaf that we've just been talking about in the previous show. So this one for you is Shop Digital, and it's $9.99. Okay, so $9.99. I mean, that's brilliant, and that's before your discount. It's crazy, isn't it? Love that. Right, now then, oh, just bought the baubles, says Mrs. H. $9.99. We'll come to those in a minute because that's a deal and a half. In fact, that's the deal, my pick of the day, that, as far as the deal is concerned. Now then, we've been teasing you recently, haven't we, about the sticker machine that we've invested in here at Highlight Crafts to bring you these incredible finish. They almost have a depth, well, they do have a depth to them, but they also have this really high shine gloss. It looks like you've gone over them with an epoxy resin. They are absolutely fabulous. Or your Aquastone, they're incredible. Now, if you're sitting there going, oh Mel, I'm never going to sit there and cut all of those out. You don't need to. You can literally just cut a rough edge around it. The paper backing comes off. You apply it to the project and then you peel the top layer off. And I know when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, but when you peel that top layer off, do they go dull? No. The sticker is shiny. It's amazing. So we've done them for you, and we're going to do this as we go through our collections going forward. And I'll tell you why I love these, especially for die cutters. I mean, scan and cut absolutely as well, but die cutters, because when you get your bunnies, you've got them in a specific size. What if you want baby bunnies or baby penguins? You've now got them in sticker form. And that's more economical than buying the same shape in lots of different sizes. So now you've got the ability to create that whole family of penguins and have the grown-ups and the toddlers and the babies, because you can use your sticker sheets to add extra characters into that picture, which I think is fabulous. So Shop Waddle is going to give you that sheet for $12.99. You've got a lot of stickers on there. And when you get these home, you'll understand the quality of these. If you've never tried them before, do yourself a favour and try them, because they're brilliant. Shop Waddle, $12.99. Now the next one with our bunnies is Shop Scotch, and that is also $12.99. These for Easter as well are going to be lovely, aren't they? And I'll tell you what I'd love these for. I'd like to do box frames for a new baby's room. Oh. Because I think these will be lovely. Okay, so if you've got a new baby coming up, these would be beautiful, wouldn't they? Just in box frames. I think these are gorgeous. Shop Scotch, $12.99. Right, now I'm going to take you down to this end of the counter now, because this is a deal and a half. Did you bring the finished samples in, Amanda? Right, I'm going to bring these forward so that you can have a look at these. These are our lift and lock dies, okay? So you've got your 3 different styles of baubles in here, okay? So the way that this works is many years ago, you will probably remember a technique called lasso. And it came over really from Holland. It was a very Dutch inspired craft. And you used to get a metal stencil and a craft knife, and you had to cut all the lines into this stencil. And I guarantee you got to the last one and you slipped and you had to start again. So we took that technique and brought it up into the 20th century, 21st century, with our technology, our die cutting technology. So the way that this works is you get 2 sets that coordinate together. That's thrown me because they're not all lined up properly. That's going to drive me crazy. Right one with the right one. Right, so today we are bringing you an absolutely incredible deal. If I'd gone into the warehouse and picked this for you, you wouldn't have got a better deal, because this is absolutely incredible. So you're going to get your decorative bauble. So if I show you this, first of all, I love this technique because it just looks incredible. If you want a real wow with very little work, this is your wow. So if you cut that into a piece of card, now it will cut into the card. And then this little loop here would fold back and tuck under there. This one would fold back and tuck under there. And then that one would fold up and tuck under there. And you would end up with something that looked like that. It's really clever. Now you'll see on that one, it's been cut out. And what we're doing with these is giving you the outside edges now as well. So not only are you going to get the detail dials with your lift and lock, but you're also going to get the nested shapes that work in conjunction with them. Now, top tip I would give you is cut this first, then put your outside edge on and run it back through your machine. I find you get a better cut that way, because this edge doesn't stop you getting to those cut lines. Okay, so you're going to get all 3 sets. Can't get over I'm saying this actually, and this is me genuinely. I'm like, how on earth are we doing this? I don't care, because you're getting a deal. So you're going to get this bauble set, which is absolutely beautiful. So you're going to get 1 die in there and 12 dies in there, including the little holders at the top that you put on the top of your baubles, you know, that put those out of metallic and put those on there. So you're getting 13 dies in that set. You're then going to get 11 dies in this set, and you're also going to get 13 dies in that set. So 26, 38 dies? No, maybe not, no. 12, 22, 34, 37 dies, right? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant value for money. Now, these aren't just to cut out your baubles. These are your apertures. They're also your frames. Because we've done them and we've grouped them in sets, it's absolutely brilliant. This one I would use as a set of label shapes all year round, because I think that is absolutely fabulous. Now, for $19.99, you are going to get all of those. And it's a really quick, simple way of making really wow cards, but without a lot of work, and people go, how on earth have you done that? It's fantastic. So Shop Bauble is going to get you all of those for $19.99 before your discount. That's my pick of the day, that. Absolutely phenomenal. And because we are here at Highlight Crafts doing live shopping, we can bring you deals like that. Deals that we wouldn't be able to bring you on TV. So Shop Bauble is going to get you all of those delivered with your postage if your basket isn't over £35. Add something else in so that your basket's over £35 after your discount, and then let us pay the postage for you. Right, Shop Bauble, $19.99. Andrew's got something for you. What have you got? Oh, now then, I asked Amber this morning to get this added, and the message came back that it had gone back up in price. We're bringing you back the deal. Now then, this... I think I actually put 11 out instead of 10. That's all right. You're getting 10. Right? So, on each one of these packets, now these are normally $9.99 each. So in each one of those packets, you're going to get a 1/4 inch roll, a 1/2 inch roll, and a 1 inch roll. And this is tissue tape. And when you say tissue tape, it brings to mind that it's really flimsy. It's not. It's a really good, strong tape. It's the easiest backing I have ever taken off a roll of tape, and you're getting a huge amount. Now, as a crafter, all of us are crafters that come in the studios, all of us. Now then, as a crafter, you have a budget every month, don't you? And you get to a month where you're like, oh, I've got to spend it on tape now. And you really don't want to, because it's boring, isn't it? Invest in this now. This is going to last you years because there are 28 meters on each roll, not in each packet, on each roll in each packet. So you're getting 84 meters in each one of these. No, sorry, 20. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? 28 meters on each one. Yeah, 84 meters, which is it? 28 meters, Andrew, isn't it? I'm ignoring Andrew. 84 meters in each pack, and you're getting 10 packs for $19.99. So instead of that being $9.99, you're paying $1.99 for 84 meters of tape. Why would you not? And if you're sitting there going, oh, Mel, I don't need that much tape, you're going to craft for forever, aren't you? You're going to craft for as long as you can. Get the tape now while it's on this deal, because then next month, 6 months' time, 12 months' time, you don't have to allocate some of that budget to the boring bit. Shop tape, $19.99 is going to get you 10 packs of that. Right, we're going to go over to our Amanda now, who's going to demo the Two of a Kind collection for you, and then we'll do a quick demo with the baubles, because you need to see those in action. And then we've also got the magic film back in. Now, we didn't manage to demonstrate that for you this morning, but we'll show you this as well. So you can fill those baskets, get them to over £35 after your discount, and then you're good to go. Right, Amanda, over to you.
Isn't this super cute characters we've brought you some, I mean, every time we bring you the family favourites and things like that, I adore them. But bringing you these two animals now, we've got scenes where we've brought you the family favourites, which are polar bears and all of that kind of thing, haven't we? So we've bought you the Arctic ones. We've even may have bought you some penguins previously, but they're different. Then we've got all of the two Red Robins scenes, and we've got that beautiful download from yesterday, which was all about scenes. Now we're bringing you a couple of characters, and they're absolutely beautiful. Here they are, look. Here we go. Aren't they? Hello. Hello. There we are. We've got our lovely Waddle, and there's, oh, aren't they just the most delightful little characters? Adore, adore, adore these. Now, to me, like Mel has just suggested, doing them for home decor and having them in rooms and things would be beautiful. However, putting the stickers on your sticker bottles, putting them on journals and books and things like that, onto your phone cases, onto your iPads, and all of that kind of thing would be gorgeous. Then not only all of that, we do have, which I think could be absolutely stunning, the transfers that's on the material that you can print on and then iron it onto your t-shirts. How cute are these little t-shirts going to be when you've got them on? Gorgeous, gorgeous. So to build the card that we've got here, simple card, 10-fold. Okay.
Can I just say, our lovely Anne Godfrey, she's taking some of the tapes to a craft club on Saturday. See if anyone would like a roll.
Oh,
That's a great shout, Anne. Well done.
thank you. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Share the love. So I've now got really simple mats and layers, but it's then all going to be about the characters and putting them and making them the focal point. So to start off with, really simple mats and layers, and to bring in, because we've got that Christmas feel going on here, make sure that's the right way up. We're going on with a little bit of silver, okay, and then it mirrors back in with the rest of the actual card in a second, because we've got it here as well. Now, like I suggested, all of those patterns, all of those things that we bring you regularly, we've brought you frosted through lace, winter lace or something, whatever it was, that was all the snowflakes and things.
Yep.
All of those we bring you regularly, don't we? And that is going to add to the craftability. Oh, I've not put that on straight.
Right. Now then, look at this. Amanda hasn't put that on straight. Look how she can peel that tape off. That's one of the joys of having the tissue tape.
It's brilliant.
I don't know whether you noticed, but when she pulled that coating back, it was the easiest release that I've ever seen.
It is brilliant.
I fight with finger lift tape all the time. That is an absolute dream. And we even decided the other day, Amanda, didn't we, that you could use your hot glue gun with your glitter glues in it, and make your own little embellishments on those.
Yeah,
because
so
then they'll just peel off. It's fabulous.
So you're going to save your backing, especially your wide one, because look at that's an inch wide. Okay, so whenever you peel your backings off, keep them in a little tray, and then when you are wanting to make your own dewdrops, pop them on here, and then you're making your own embellishments. But then that stops that just being straight into recycling. Now look at this when we take the backing off again. Okay, this is exactly I've got here. I'm just going to look at that. Look, it comes off beautifully. Okay, not fighting with it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So again, I just need to keep making sure I've got this card the right way up. Right, I'm going to pop this on. So more mats and layers. So now these are a texture background from something that we've had before, and you're probably all recognising some of the things that we use in here. Then again, add in some height onto here. And when I do this, I've said previously, I don't always take all of the backing off, and I have a reason for that. because it then allows me to be able to tuck something back in. Okay, then again we've got the middle, so we've chopped the middle out, but we're going to pop the middle back in situ. Okay, and it's so easy to work with this tape. So which side? That end. I'm going to slide again, it's my fault. Pop that in there. In fact, I'm going to take that off, slide that in there, lift it up. I'm making a bigger problem out of it than it actually is.
Yep,
Lift
there
that
you
up,
go.
Come
We
on.
have those days, don't we?
Come on,
Don't
lass,
we?
it's your job. What are you
I
doing?
know, we have days when our brain just doesn't work logically, don't we?
Honestly,
Brilliant.
let me just have a
You see,
minute.
we all do it, whether you're sitting at home or whether you're doing it for a living. We're all the same, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
I just stood here and I'm thinking, man, what you doing? That you're
Right.
making a right pig's ear of that. Goodness me. And then you've seen these. This is where we're now in a collaboration using you get your collections out that you've already got, because you've all got this.
Absolutely. And our
Use it all
Tracy
together.
just bought the Two of the Kind dies, the stickers, and thanks, Mel. You made me buy the nested baubles. You're very welcome, because that is the best deal you're going to get. Seriously.
Oh yes, she did.
That's incredible. 3 sets for 19.99 before you discount. That's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
It is bonkers. I'm actually
Good
going to
though.
get them for as presents for a couple of my crafty friends.
There you go. At that price, you don't want to miss out on those.
And then if it's like, if they say, oh, I've already got them, it's all right, give me back. I'll
Or
have
you,
it.
you can cut them twice as
Yeah,
fast.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing. So I'm not gluing everything like you've seen me in other demonstrations. I've got a little bit of glue just in a few of the places. Okay. I've then pushed on it and lifted it up. And I'm going to save that little bit. We're going to go into this like that again. So now what I'm actually creating is somewhere for my little animals to go and nest. I need somewhere to sit them into. Okay, so again, just add in a little bit of shape, and I'm only putting glue in a couple of places, in and out. Okay, I'm not going to stick that down just yet. I've got glue on there.
Now, this is from one of our first Christmas collections, isn't it?
It is.
Can you remember what it was called?
I can't.
Oh,
Crimson Noel.
Look
Wow.
at Laura.
Eh?
Crimson Noel. You're right, Laura.
You've got a
Good
job.
girl. Yeah, you can stay.
So I'm going to pop this on here like that. Did you just say sorry that she's got to stop? Yeah, you got to stay. Sorry. Now we've got you now. Pop that there. And these little twiggy bits that you've been seeing me pull off. And this here. So I've got a little bit. Everything. I save everything. Don't I,
Of course
Mel?
you do.
And I'll pop that in there.
Does she? Right, Laura. I know, I've seen you bin diving.
I do bin
I know
dive.
you do.
You have to.
Usually mine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when she's been scanning cutting, I go around the corner and go, right, what's in here?
It does, absolutely.
What can I have back?
That's looking lovely, Amanda.
Look at this.
We are going to demonstrate the baubles for you next as well, because there's quite a few of you that are purchasing those today. And seriously, if I had to go in the warehouse and pick a deal for you, that would have been the deal that I would have picked, because that's tremendous. All 3 sets. And your picture's on there, Amanda. Does that mean there's a class?
Yes.
And a class with Amanda
Sorry.
for $19.99. That, my friends, all day, every day, please.
Yes.
Because not only do you get the dies, but you get the class to teach you how to get the best out of them, which is brilliant.
And
Love that.
they work really easy. And can I just tell you all, you don't necessarily need fancy papers.
No.
Okay. If you are somebody that likes collecting their inks or just recently you got hold of those marker pens that we had, and Mel was explaining to you that you can just use your marker pens and go around the edges of your cardstock. You can do the same thing with your lift and lock. You just colour on the reverse side,
Yep.
and then fold it over, and it gives you that alternate colour. So you haven't even got to have fancy papers to be able to work with it.
Brilliant.
Which is fantastic.
Andrew, I need a favour, please. Can you see if you can find the class and put a link in the chat for us? Is that possible? Or is it linked to the product? Right, you're going to get a link to the class once you've bought the dies, so that's going to be brilliant as well. I love that. I love the fact that we give you education as well. Right?
So on this one, I'm just going to create a little bit of decoupage, okay? So I'm going to take that little and his little paw off. Okay. Pop that on there. This is then my decoupage layer on him.
So if you've already got these Christmas collection, the Crimson Noel, you're adding a new collection for $19.99 with Micro Studio before you discount. And we're again adding one more thing that invigorates and reinvents everything that you've already got. And that's the best way to buy craft, right? Because then all that beautiful product doesn't end up stuck in the cupboard somewhere because you want new all the time. This is fabulous.
So now we've got these two little friends. So we've now given them somewhere to sit.
We
Okay.
have.
So I'm going to lift, this is again, I don't stick everything down. So let's nest these in here. Okay. Little bunnies. Look at these super little cute characters. And then we've got the bigger ones. Oh, I'm going to hide you under there though, won't I? Sit him, he can sit on the sentiment
Yeah.
like that. And he's just going to nest and sit in there like, oh, excuse me. Just a minute. Rude. There you go.
Slap around the chops with his
He's
ears.
with his little ear.
There you go. How
Look at
lovely is
that.
that as a card? Isn't that? Oh, got a wonky poinsettia.
Well.
Isn't that fabulous? Right. If you want the two sets of dies rather, and the Micro Studio artwork, it's Shop Kind and it's $19.99. Right, Amanda, can you get ready for a lift and lock demo, please, while I just recap these dies for you, because this incredible deal today for this. You can see some examples here of how our design team have used them. Isn't that lovely? So maybe you've got your Crimson Noel and you want to make it with the baubles. You can absolutely do that. So you can see here, we've cut out that detail and folded them over, and they just lift and lock under the piece next to them. It couldn't be simpler. So you just follow the design, literally it cuts out like a semicircle, that folds back on itself and tucks under the next one. And then you fold the next one, tucks under, it's brilliant. So you're going to get that set with baubles. Now down here, you will see that we've used just the plain outside edge ones, your mats and layers, your apertures, your frames, your tags, all of that kind of thing, and just popped that down there. So super professional. Then you've got your next one here. So your tall slim bauble. I like the idea of cutting the aperture into a piece of, like a DL card, and building your scene inside that aperture, which would look fabulous. Decorating it with all your beautiful rice papers and making actual baubles, because all of these are symmetrical. So if you scored them vertically down the middle and fold them, you can then stick them back to back and create a three-dimensional piece. So you cut 6 or 7 of them, 7 or 8, how many you wanted. With the solid one, just score down the middle and then fold them in half and glue the next half all the way around, so you end up with a three-dimensional bauble, which will look incredible. And then also you're going to get this set of baubles. So all 3 bauble sets that we did, you're going to get with all the detail and the outside mats and layers for $19.99 instead of over £109. That, my friends, for me, is the deal of the day. Please don't miss out on that. You will see this in quite a lot of the shows because I've got it added, because I don't want anybody not to miss out on these, because I think they're absolutely brilliant. And if you're somebody that's just started crafting, imagine when you give all your Christmas cards out to your family and friends and they look like that. Brilliant, right? Die cutting is an absolute leveler in the craft industry. It doesn't matter whether you've been crafting for 30 days or 30 years. When you run a die through a piece of card, you will get exactly the same result. And that is exactly what Amanda's going to do for you right now, aren't you, Chick?
Absolutely.
So let's have a look at what she's doing.
This is what Mel was talking about. That's your detail, okay? That is what's going to create the lift and lock element, okay? So first of all, I'm just going to pop that on there, like so. Pop it in my machine. Let it go through, and then I've already chosen the matte layer that I'm going to work with to actually cut it out, okay? So I'm just going to reverse that because I can.
What I love about these dies, Amanda, is they're made in either sets of 3 or sets of 2. So you've got your main focal point, and then you've got your mats and layers, but you've also got frames. And you've also got apertures, and you've also got card shapes, and you've also got gift tags, and brilliant for your scrapbooking. Yep. All of it. It's just fantastic.
They are phenomenal. So
and
you've
actually,
got this.
Sorry to interrupt you. Actually, the outside edge ones would cut out a fabric with your metal shim.
Yes.
So if you're doing a Christmas quilt, you can use the baubles.
Yep.
Right.
Do an alphabet Christmas quilt and do Merry Christmas, and it's in it. Ah.
Right.
So when you actually then remove that, that's what it looks like, okay? Now this is your lift and lock element, okay? Those little curves. But to be able to then cut that, you can leave that like that. If you wanted to, you absolutely could leave that like that. Place it onto a piece of card, like so, and then have the green showing through, yeah? Have a panel at the side, Merry Christmas, whatever you want to work with. However, I am going to cut it out for you. And this is where Mel was suggesting, do your detail first, then use your aperture, okay? So I'm going to go back in with my tape, line it up. Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome.
Like so. And then again on this one. And they're easy enough to, if you're struggling to line them up as well, just drop that back in because it gives you an outside edge to work to. So now we're going to cut that out. So you can leave it in and do what I've just suggested if you wanted to, or you can actually take it out, which is what we've done. And these are just gorgeous. And then I'm going to build on this card. So now it's now released. But these, like, again, because they're symmetrical, that's the right word today, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mandy Robson is asking, are there SVG files for the baubles? Yes, there are, love. If you go on to highlightcrafts.com, Andrew's going to find it for you and put your link. See, we're good here, aren't we?
I like how he got all excited. Oh, I can do that, he says.
Yes, and can I just say, to those of you that were expecting the resin show, it's now on at 11 a.m. tomorrow. The moulds that we need didn't turn up in time. So rather than not bring them to you because they're fabulous, we've just moved it slightly to tomorrow. So yes, you're not going crazy. We have moved it, but it will be a fabulous show, and I'll be able to watch it from home tomorrow.
I know,
I'm excited I'll be able to watch you all. I have some double-sided paper, says Anne Godfrey. I used to do the lace with, but I like the lift and lock white. Yeah, it's brilliant. I like them in white.
Put it on glitter.
Yeah,
have
absolutely.
your glitter showing through. So come in a little bit closer, Laura, and let's share everybody how we do it. So you've got that little curve that it's done, and I like to work with it that it's flat on the table. I lift it up, and I'm very gently pulling on that, look, okay, like so. Then here, you've got your little half moon, and it's going to tuck in, unlock. I've folded that one over, it's going to tuck in, unlock.
When you folded it over, there's only one place it can go.
Yeah, it can't go anywhere else.
You can't get it wrong, no.
So just like that, okay. So again, with these two, I'm going to have it flat, pull it to the edge, score it or fold it. Again, this one, lift it up, pull it down to the edge, and then you lift and lock it. Lift and lock it. Same again, like this. Okay. So
okay, I'm
again,
just working on the SVGs for you.
lift and lock, and then do the other one like this. Lift and lock. How easy is that? And then the last one is here at the bottom on this one. You can lift that up, or is it that one? Which one is it, Mel? It's both of them. So you lift that. Is it both of them? No, it's that one. It's there, look.
Glasses, Amanda.
Because I'm working on white
You
card.
can't, your glasses don't work when they're on the top of your head,
No.
darling.
There we go.
Oh, we all do crazy things.
We do crazy things. So that is how you build it. But then from there, look. Okay.
Oh, Wendy Corbett
Oh, hold on.
says, once I've done the lift and lock folding, finished item, I run it back through the machine to make it flat. I
Oh,
like that idea.
yeah,
Because then
'cause
it'll all hold in place, won't it?
it will.
I love that. That's a great shout, Wendy. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing, Wendy, because I want to use that.
So next time she comes on air, Wendy, you'll be like, yep, she nicked that idea off
That's
me.
my. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry if I don't
It's sharing,
say.
isn't it?
Sharing's caring. I'm sorry if I don't remember your name, but I will say that a customer actually shared that with
A
us.
friend.
A friend. Yeah,
Yes.
friend. Yeah, we are
A
friends.
friend.
So I'm going to pop that on there like this. So pop that like so. And on there. There we go. How easy is this? Now, that in itself, lovely card, isn't it?
Yep.
Lovely. We really like it. However, shall we take it
Up a
little
level.
bit?
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do that. Let's pop that on there like that. But watch this bit. Look at that. Doesn't that make a difference? However,
It does indeed.
because we've got, I love these little people. I call them people. Characters. Sorry, they're characters. They're not people. They're friends in my world. These live in my world with me.
Yeah. We're like Amanda's world, don't we? We
do.
visit now and again.
So we've got, look everybody, took the little,
Andrew says he can't afford the train ticket to your world.
that's not funny.
It is. It's very funny. That's not funny, she says, laughing. Right, Laura. Laura's got the best laugh ever, hasn't she? I love it when Laura laughs. She just makes everybody else laugh. It's brilliant.
So, but look, look at the little feet. You can have them
Right.
so they sat.
Once you finish
in
this,
the
Amanda,
bauble.
I'm going to do a quick recap
Oh,
and then
right.
I'd like you to show us the magic film, please.
Yes, absolutely.
right?
Well, you can get the idea if you
Yes.
go now down the counter with Mel. But isn't the actual baubles fantastic? Now, just very quickly, sorry, I know we've just said that. Look, put your characters on your baubles. How about that? How gorgeous are they? Yeah, so this, I mean, the versatility is unreal. There we go.
Absolutely. And the price, if you haven't got these already, please treat yourself
yeah.
to them. Now, we're trying to sort something out for the SVG files for you. We'll let you know as soon as we can. Wendy says, I love when I've made cards for someone with a lift and lock and they always say, how did you do that? I tell them it takes hours and get more money for my cards. Can you high five me, Wendy?
Hey!
Boom! Look at that. Love that. That's hilarious. Right. Let's just have a quick look at our two of a kind again, shall we? You're getting Hop and Scotch, our beautiful little bunnies. Their faces are absolutely stunning. You can just see that they're gentle. And the way that this one here is looking at that one there, you could have that as an animal. Look how much love there is in their eyes.
I know.
It reminds, I know this sounds weird, but it reminds me of my grandma and granddad and mum and dad, because All you needed to do was look at either of them and you knew that they loved each other unconditionally forever. It was just those relationships. And that one definitely, particularly the bottom on this side, just adorable, aren't they? So you're getting both the bunnies, hop and scotch, and you're also going to get Pebbles and Waddles, our lovely penguins in there, plus your Minecraft Studio artwork. Shop kind, $19.99. But for me, the deal of the day today are these baubles. These are absolutely incredible. I think they're just a brilliant opportunity to save over just under £90 on sets of baubles that you're going to use. There's a rumour going around, you know, that Christmas comes every year. Just saying. I love these ideas. I have the gift tags on your presents, right?
Yep.
I think they're absolutely brilliant, and that price is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, so all three of those, all three sets with the mats and layers, the outside edges, 2 different techniques. So you can cut in or cut out. Both look beautiful. Amanda's about to put one inside some film, so I'm going to go and get the wet floor sign because I know what's going to happen. But great opportunity to get those for $19.99. Please don't forget to get your tape. We talked about the boring bit of craft, the boring products that we have to make our projects, but we don't want to spend a fortune on. $1.99 today before your discount is going to get you 28 meters. Is it 28 meters on each one?
Yes.
28 meters
you're
on
right.
each one. I know I keep doubting myself. So you're getting an awful lot of tape. This is going to last you years, right? Years and years and years. Now, if this tape, if the backing didn't come off this, I wouldn't be selling you this because I will never sell you something that I wouldn't buy. And I use this all day, every day. It's blinking brilliant. It's also super thin. So if you're using it for your construction, it's perfect because you don't get your tab and then the glue and then your straight edge. It's seamless. It's absolutely brilliant. Also, if you're working with things like rice paper, you don't feel. So if you put it behind rice paper, with normal tape, you'd feel a slight ridge. You don't feel it with this. You're getting all of that lot. 30 rolls in total for $19.99. Right, Amanda, magic film. Now, this is the thing. There, is it not there in front of you? By you?
No.
I don't
It could be.
help with that. No. Oh, it could be. There's a piece here.
Yeah,
been
that'll
ironed
do.
a bit.
Yeah, been ironed a bit. I don't care.
Yeah,
though.
oh, look at that.
I know, right?
Oh, I like that. Oh, it's strong.
It is strong.
Go on, pull.
We're properly pulling on
Look
that.
at that. Right, show us this because this is blinking brilliant. Can I just show it you ironed with metal leaf inside? Look at that. It looks like oxidized copper, doesn't it? This product is brilliant. Now, you were telling me, did you say you pay $1.99 for an A4 sheet of
Yep.
this? You're going to get...
Saw me coming, I know.
We'll get the details put on the screen for you, but you're going to get, let me have a look, 15 metres. So it's 40 centimetres wide and 15 metres long. Right, Amanda? Go.
So I've got my I made me double-sided bauble, like that, look. Pop that on there. Fold it, you'd be a lot more frugal.
Yes,
Of course
you
you would. Pop in over the top.
Your Teflon sheet.
My Teflon sheet.
PTFE sheet. We
My
sell that for
PTFE.
your heat transfer vinyl, for your sublimation, and now for this as well.
And I'm going to go like this.
You ready for the squeal?
There. Oh,
And the
this
other
is-
thing that you discovered, wasn't it, because we did it in the middle of a live show, like we do here at Highlight Crafts.
What, when I didn't
is
plug
that
you in?
If you, no, but not just that. But if you put this over something like a Hessian and iron it, it will pick up the texture.
Yes.
If you fold it so that you've got 4 layers in one go, then you can run it through an embossing folder. Now, it doesn't give you a really, really deep impression, but it does give you a texture, which is fantastic. question, Ambon says, do the SVG penguins have the snowflake hearts on? Yes, they do, absolutely. So you get one with and one without. You get 2 sets of reflections, one with and one without. If you've got a pair of scissors, just cut it out for me, please, with a little border around the outside. Wendy Corbett says, high five, Mel. Boom, absolutely. This is brilliant. I love this. Toppers on crackers too with the characters. That's a great shout as well, Tris. I'll tell you what, you guys are on it this morning, aren't you?
Aren't they?
I was full of it yesterday. You're full of it today. I love that. This is
Passed
cool,
it
isn't
on.
it? Passed it on. It's contagious.
It's contagious. Oh, shut up.
Anne says, I did take hours using the original latte. Right. And how do I put a dash over the E? You don't need to bother now, it's just there, isn't it? Absolutely. I don't know. And it's okay, so we've had a message back about the SVG files. Now then, they're on the website, but there's 4 sets and they're £60. So I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do is get the dies at £19.99, and then think how you're going to do this. Let me just think for a minute how we're going to do this.
Cut it out.
Yep,
On the cut line, black marker pen so it can see it.
yep,
Scan it in.
yep.
That's your cut.
Shout, she's got it. Right, so buy the die, cut the die cut out and keep it flat. Go in with the black marker pen, like that, into the lines, and then scan that in. And then you can resize them and change the sizes of them. But yeah, we've got the deal on the dies. So today, it's worth a shout, isn't it that? Worth a shout, absolutely. Right, my lovely. That looks fabulous. Look at this. And then your stickers are going on top. Look at her face.
Because we
Told you we might need the wet floor sign. Glasses are sliding off her nose. All sorts going on
Everything's
here.
going on. Just
I love
bear with
that.
me, everybody. Oh my gosh, it works.
And Bon says she's thinking of using them with Frozen World.
Ah.
This film will look lovely with Frozen World. Lovely. 3 minutes left, Amanda. And then coming up next, it's our
Me.
Hollywick Lane.
Candles.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's
Hollywick
we've
Lane
named
candles.
it. We've branded
We
it.
now have a brand for our candles, Hollywick Lane, which is lovely. And then at 1 o'clock, something very special is happening. Debbie Moore is going to do a show from her chateau in France. So that will be on live shopping, right, Andrew? On liveshopping.vip. That's lovely, Amanda. I love that. We're going to attempt it. It's the first time. So at 1 o'clock, head over to liveshopping.vip, and Debbie Moore, we're going to try streaming a show from her chateau, darling, in France.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Don't
Well, that'd be
you
fabulous,
know?
right? That's really exciting, isn't it?
It is very
But
exciting.
before that, we've got candles with you and David, haven't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, I'm not going to see you again until Monday because I'm having a couple of days at home. I've got to get my hair coloured and I've got to get my car serviced. So I will see you back on Monday. So keep tuning into all the shows. And if you are a member of a craft group, please spread the word for us, because we're building this wonderful big community of like-minded people who just love craft. It's our way of expressing ourselves, isn't it? And I love that. And I love that every day we get the privilege of coming into this studio and you invite us into your homes and we spend time with you. But I also love the fact that we can be really, really interactive quickly, can't we? I love that. Like this morning, someone said, can you please show me a demo for the baubles? Amanda's just done it. Our Lily, will you just remind her, Amanda, because I'll forget. Our Lily's going to do a little video with Emily and we'll put it on our socials showing you how to do the lift and lock. So it's on there and you can always watch back. But if you are buying the dies today, you will get the class included, which is fantastic. So whether you're going for your dies for your baubles, whether you're going for your two of a kind, your stickers, your tape, your magic film, your shakers, Whatever it is that you're treating yourself today, it will arrive as soon as you've checked out those baskets. We will get our warehouse team picking and packing those orders, and they will be with you before you know it. I love that when you've done that. Check your baskets out. I love it when you know you've gone like that. Check out, paid, and then it's like, right, happy post, waiting for it to be delivered. It's a fabulous feeling, isn't it? Right, enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you on Monday, but please stay tuned for Hollywick Lane candles.
Yep.
We'll see you in a little while. Bye.
See you soon.